interviewing some great YouTube talent. Me and Adam are here, and mind introducing yourselves, guys?
Yeah, hello, we're Sophie and Joe. Sorry, I just introduced you.
That's fine. I'm Joe. She's obviously
Both
Sophie.
of you,
Yeah, I just like to do it all,
No, take charge. That's what we like here.
Yeah, no,
exactly.
It's sometimes a little bit overbearing.
Yeah, so my initial question is, so where are you both from? That's been something I've been wondering about.
Well, obviously we're both from the UK. I'm from a town called Milton Keynes, which is like an hour north of London.
And I'm from Woking. It's like Surrey. I don't know if I should say. Yeah, I can say that.
Yeah, no one's
yeah. So
gonna hunt you
it's like south. It's south of London. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's crazy.
both
That's
near
awesome,
London,
yeah.
pretty much.
I've barely been out of the US, so just to hear that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Oh, really?
Where are you guys from then?
We're both from, well, I'm from New Mexico, which is part of the US, and then Adam's from California, and we live here now together.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm so jealous that it's actually kind of sunny there.
Now, have you guys
It
ever
is
been
so-
to the United States before? I'm curious.
I've never been.
I
sadly,
have.
but
I've been to New York twice, and I've been down the.
What'd you think?
that's
Overrated
awesome.
or what?
I've been to California as well.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I really
you said,
liked
do you
it.
think it's overrated?
Overrated? No, I loved it. I love New York. I think it's wicked. I'd like to go back to California actually. It's really nice.
I really, really, really want to go, but it's just it's so far and it's so much money to get
It
there.
is expensive.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and once you do get here, then it's the fees don't end. It just keeps adding up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's really expensive. Although I went to Vegas. We were out in the desert somewhere, and people walking around with guns. That's pretty weird for us here.
That is
that's
so
not a
strange.
thing. Yeah. I was like,
We're not used to that at all.
No.
No, I bet.
If I see a policeman with a gun, I'm like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
man, this is crazy.
Different culture, isn't it?
Did you actually go shooting guns, or was it just something you observed?
What? Sorry.
Did you shoot guns?
Did
or
I
was
shoot
that
guns?
you
Oh
just
no.
Oh, okay.
I was literally just in this petrol station cafe, and there were just these men in there with guns in their holsters. It was really weird.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. In California, you don't get that as much, just because they're a little more strict here, honestly. But in Nevada, they're pretty lenient on it. I must say.
Yeah, I guess there's different rules, isn't there, between the states?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
every state has its own rules. It's always so hard to follow and stay true to which is in charge at the moment.
Yeah, you cross over the border, and it's a different.
Well, I mean,
different
each
life.
state is bigger than the UK. It's just
mad, yeah.
madness.
Yeah, it's a huge place. That's awesome. So you just came here for family stuff, or are you just vacationing out here, or what brought you to the US?
Oh yeah, it was just on holiday. I went with my sisters to New York last June. It was
Oh,
really
sweet.
cool. We just stayed in Brooklyn. It was really fun.
Yeah.
And then I went there with my family to California years and years ago. So yeah, it was cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've never even been to New York myself, so I'm a tad bit jealous.
Oh yeah, it's so cool there. It's so busy though. It's mad. Big rush.
Have you guys been to the UK before? I couldn't hear.
No,
what person
neither.
was
Like we
saying.
said, we've barely been out of the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We haven't even left this side of the world. There's a lot to explore still for us.
Yeah, we want to, though.
Yeah.
We really want to.
Cool. So,
Yeah, and just out of curiosity, how did both of you meet each other?
We met at uni, actually. We were both doing an acting course, so we both trained as actors, basically. And in the 3 years we got together, I guess.
Yeah, we met at halls. I don't know what you call it in.
What do you call?
You call it college, don't you? But I don't know what you'd call
okay.
accommodation at college.
No, I got you.
Yeah, we call it halls.
It's like an apartment that you all stay in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we met there. We had the same group of friends.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
we literally shared a room for 3 years. We share a room now.
I mean, that's commitment.
that's commitment. If you can share a room, then we can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long ago was this?
3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. And then you're still
Yeah.
going strong to this day. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
what made you guys want to collaborate with one another and produce YouTube content?
Well, I think it all spans from because we did the acting course together.
Right.
A lot of the course is working together. You'll devise theatre. You'll make stuff together, and well, we work quite hard as a duo, so I think we just thought we would work really well together.
And also, like, throughout uni, we used to just, like, Snapchat stuff on my Snapchat, just random stuff, like us cooking or us out, like, it would just be really, like, stupid stuff. And we'd always have people tell us, like, how funny it was, and they'd watch it, like, when they were hungover and things. So we were like, well, why don't we just, like, start a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's kind of why we decided to start the channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of went from, like, 0 to 100, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it really did. Yeah.
We were like, let's start it. Okay, let's do it now.
Go for it. I love it. When did you
Yeah.
start it exactly? What year?
Well, actually, we started filming in, like, end of September, but we didn't release anything until end of November. That's
Okay.
when we, like, started putting live
So it's
videos.
fairly
I'm glad
recent,
to handle
actually,
that,
huh?
'cause I don't know dates at all.
Yeah,
Sorry, what
John's
did you
bad
say,
with
man?
dates.
So it's fairly recent that you've been live and active on YouTube then, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're in our
actually.
6th month, so it's actually really new.
That's awesome.
Well, we've
That's-
gone like all in. We're trying our best. It's hard. I'm sure you know. It's really difficult. So we're really,
right?
really pushing.
It is like a
so,
full-time job, honestly. It takes that much kind of work and
actually-
dedication.
It does. It does. I'm meant to be like I'm meant to be like juggling, trying to make money so I can live. But I
Yeah.
want to do YouTube, but that's not getting me obviously any money.
And then we obviously also are actors as well, so we, like,
Okay.
apply for acting jobs on the side. Joe's also a sound designer.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So we both live pretty uncertain lives.
Uncertain is a good word.
yeah.
I know, but that's what's exciting. That's what makes it fun. That's
Yeah.
what makes a life worth living.
Absolutely, man.
So
I'd
true.
rather have like difficult times where I could like balance it out with really exciting times as well. So rather than just live on this like bland plateau.
I was just
Yeah, nice.
giving you the word there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. What do you guys do outside of YouTube? Obviously.
So we kind of got together like October, so it's kind of like the same amount of time that you guys have been producing content and making that kind of stuff, and we just been running with it. Also, we don't really focus primarily on YouTube. Like, we have this podcast, but we also have like a TV show that we're working on. Plus, we're trying to produce more YouTube content because we're kind of falling shy of that. But it's just a lot of little things that make us who we
Yeah.
are, and it's like our company is Costal.
Yeah.
It's
that's
so cool that you get to, like, that's what I love about it, is that you get to just explore everything creative that you like to do. There's no limit.
Yeah, it's
really
the freedom
cool.
of our generation right now. It's like, why
Yeah.
not
Absolutely.
just start creating the content? Like, we have all the tools right within our phones, so might as well just do
Yeah,
it.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
so easy to make something. So why?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to swear? By the way,
Go
Yeah, we were
for it.
wondering
I'm really
this.
refraining. I'm so bad with my
No,
language.
go for it. You're not gonna harm anybody.
I've lost what I was saying, but I was
It's
about
lost
to,
the
I was
meaning
about
now.
to throw in a fuck somewhere, but
You just
Next
did.
time.
Well
Next
done.
time, it's all yours.
yeah, next time I'm
Exactly.
gonna count them up, prep them.
Get him ready. Get him ready.
Yeah. Lost
So,
my train of thought.
Did you have any particular like expectation whenever you went into creating this YouTube channel? Did you have like any goals or like outcome that you like wanted to see happen, or did you just go into it like free willy, like you just didn't have like a idea, you just wanted to produce content and that's what you did, and that's still what you're doing today?
I think in the beginning, like, we didn't really have any goals because we genuinely didn't know if we were going to be really bad at it. Like, honestly, our first video, we have not released it because it is so
It's
bad.
awful.
It's
but
so bad.
having said that, we did have the idea to do learning stuff from YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was like a key idea
Yeah.
that we had.
But
we
in
just-
in
yeah,
terms of
go on.
like goals, I think now we've got going. Now we're like, we really like this, we really enjoy it, and we really like our goal. My goal anyway is for me to just like be able to have this as a career. Like that's the goal. That's the dream. Yeah.
absolutely.
Same here.
Um,
I'm with that.
yeah.
I'm on that same mission.
Exactly.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
And it's really nice that people will like enjoy watching the videos. Like that says
That
something
means
in
just
itself.
as much as having
Yeah.
however many subscribers. If someone says, "Oh, your video really made me laugh," like that feels good. That's like a really nice thing to hear.
Yeah.
And if I can brighten someone's day for like 10 minutes, then
Yeah. I think
why
we need
not?
some more
Yeah.
laughter in the world, so it's nice to like.
yeah, definitely.
be a bit of
Yeah,
fun,
and like
you know,
out of a
deep
lot of
levels.
YouTube channels, I feel like you really connect with your audience a lot. You really like take what they say and comment into consideration, and you actually even do some of the stuff that they like recommend you to, and that's respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, man.
That's really cool that you actually like follow suit with it, and you wear a cup for your fans. Like, I mean,
It's funny you should bring that up. To be honest, man.
Yeah, you knew we were gonna get to that, didn't you?
Yeah, you knew that.
Have
was
you
gonna
seen
be
the comments though? That's the
Oh,
real
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh
I
god.
think it's one
Nah,
of your top
that's really-
videos, or if not the top. Yeah, no, the top. Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's
it is
the
our top video.
It's
But
the top.
so we're thinking like, oh great, this video is like got like 20,000 views is really cool. And then we're realizing it's got this many views because it's a fetish. Like everyone,
Massive
yeah.
fetish.
That's why people are commenting all this really weird stuff.
People love seeing dudes get kicked in the
Yeah,
nuts. Who
it's-
knew?
Oh,
It's
no.
weird. And
That's
we
so
were
funny.
getting like new subscribers, and then Joe was like, I need to check out that they're not a weirdo, and they've got playlists of
Mate,
just ball
honestly,
busting
every
videos.
every subscriber that we were getting during that period, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna check to see if they're legit. I'll click on them, and then like one of them, he had like 4 train videos liked, and I was like, okay, he's normal. I'd flick through a couple, then it'd be like, Bullbuster 1, Bullbuster 2, girl kicks guy in the nuts, and I was like, oh,
Go viral,
Jesus
man.
Christ,
That'll
what
get
have I
you
done?
there.
Yeah,
Man,
it's-
dude.
So weird.
That's good that you guys. That's good that you realized that early, though. In a sense, you realize about we need to steer clear of this direction. Like we're building the wrong fan base here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. But people can still say to me today, like, why don't you just make a load of ball kicking videos? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do
You
that.
could though, like you could make a YouTube career out of
You
that.
could,
So
genuinely.
if it all
can,
goes
yeah.
wrong,
That's
But
true.
you guys,
we
you
don't-
said you want to go into acting. I can't imagine like Leonardo DiCaprio getting his start like making those kind of videos. Like I feel like that ends his career right there.
I mean, Steve-O.
Well, in that
Think
case, I've
about
already
Steve-O.
fucked up. Like, there's already a, like, if I ever make it as an actor, people are gonna watch me get kicked in the nuts just for the fun, really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. That is a good point. I guess do what
He
it
does
takes.
have a good point, Adam. He
That's
does.
funny.
Man, that's so funny.
That's weird though. It's funny, but it's so weird too. No,
That's why it did so well, though. It's like
I
it's
know.
just unique enough to be able to stand out amongst the rest, and that's like what
Yeah.
fired that video. And it's just I watched it like a couple of times. I was laughing the entire time.
It was so funny. Like it's just so funny.
But I mean, outside of the fetish, everyone knows what it feels like to get kicked in the nuts.
I mean, I was just finding it
girls don't,
hilarious.
obviously, but
It was
We
just
have,
your
like, so much series at
screams.
this point. Yeah, their whole idea is crazy. Like just the YouTube teaching us stuff. Like where'd that idea come from? I'm very curious.
I don't know.
It was you. So when we said, "Oh, let's start a YouTube channel," I can't remember. I just remember you saying. So when you're like scrolling through Facebook and you see those videos of like those top-down craft videos of like
Right.
turn this jam
And it's just
jar
that
into
montage
this
music
other
playing.
thing. Yeah, exactly. And there's so many of them now. All these craft videos. And Joe was like, "What if we actually made them? Like, what if we actually saw what it was like?" And it all started with BuzzFeed's Nifty videos. That's kind of what it came
Okay.
from.
Because they make it look so easy.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not easy to turn a towel into a
Swan.
swan. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
that kind of it might be
Yeah,
easy,
that
but
might,
you know.
I mean, you can do
bad
that.
example,
I've seen
yeah.
that done in hotels.
Anyway, to prove the point, our first video was, which we haven't released. We're planning on releasing it when we, get to a milestone and like reacting to it because it's really bad. Is us turning a carrot into a recorder. This is our first ever video, and this is a Nifty video. And it just doesn't work. Like you cannot turn a carrot. I'm sorry, but
It's-
you can't do it. It's impossible.
It's so bad.
I
I did get a tune out of it though, to be fair.
I mean, you did. He did. What is it? The Star Wars tune.
yeah, I got the Imperial March. You know the tune.
So is it like you're waiting until you have a big enough fan base where like this one video can't ruin you and then you're gonna release it?
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
And let
exactly.
everyone else after that.
Yeah, a little
We
treat,
actually have
you
one
know?
of those ourselves. So
Oh, yes,
you
good.
can
Well,
send
that
it
one
to
can
me
get us
after.
arrested. It's a little different.
yeah,
according,
we made a problem.
according to our lawyers.
What?
Oh, it sounds intriguing.
I've got to see it.
We'll have to send you the private link. Just
If you
so
were one of
guys
the
can
first
get an
100
idea.
subs,
okay.
yeah, you would have seen it.
It was bad.
So yeah, that's where the idea came from. I mean, it was a great idea. I'm giving Joe full credit for that.
Nice.
Awesome.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
and it's
hard
pretty
for me to do.
obvious, but let's talk about the reaction that you guys got to the first of that series of the videos that you put up. Like, what was the general reaction that you got?
I can't think what was it, the foosball one? I think it was us making a foosball
Yeah,
table.
yeah.
It was actually really, really positive, I
Positive,
think.
yeah.
But I think a lot of it is like when your friends and family see that you've started a channel, they're really supportive, and that's
Yeah.
really nice. Like, a lot of it was our friends, and they kind of die out after.
So they do.
first
The
few
friends,
videos.
they slowly go, you know what, I'm not actually that interested in it. I'm just supporting you. So
But then you have other people, like, it's so nice when a stranger comes to your channel, and it's just really nice because
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you're from the other side of the world and you're watching our videos. But yeah, the first few videos were well received, I
yeah,
thought.
they were.
But it's interesting to see like which ones are more well received and which ones aren't, you
It
know.
kind of ebbs and flows, really.
Yeah.
Because as you say, the first ones were family members and stuff. But even though we may sometimes get less views, I almost appreciate it more when it's people that we haven't encountered before and that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
That was awesome, yeah.
more
Yeah,
generally.
that's definitely true.
I mean,
like,
Yeah.
building your own fan base is like it's a really interesting and fun feeling in a sense. Like, you meet new people, they support your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
I mean, go on.
no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was talking about, family giving you feedback. We're making breakfast one morning because we live with Joe's parents, and we made this brownie video. One of our videos, us making brownies, and we thought it was quite funny, And then Joe's mum's like, you know what? Out of nowhere, she's like, oh, you know what? I didn't like the brownie video, and we're like, thanks. Cheers. We can ask your opinion.
I'm not good in the mornings.
But-
I'm just trying to cook my breakfast, and she just goes, "Didn't like the brownie video."
We're just like, cool. I didn't ask your opinion.
Oh my
trying to
God.
make some breakfast.
It's
That's
just
so
funny how
ironic that you
some
bring that up. I'm actually watching. We have some of your videos playing right now while we're just talking, and
Oh, really?
we're literally watching the brownie video.
Yeah.
No
Ah,
Heart
that's
attack
fantastic.
chocolate brownies.
way. Yeah,
That's
the
so
one,
funny.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it's funny how, you just never know how a video is going to go down until you
Yeah,
post it.
exactly.
And then, yeah.
What would you say is like your most successful, not in just views, but also like connection with your audience? Like, what's the most that your video has been able to connect with your audience, and like you've been able to see that and respect it a little bit?
I mean, an obvious answer would be our Master Wong video.
Oh yeah.
Beating
yeah.
up my boyfriend. That's kind of like our favourite one as well.
I just thought that was just that was just a good video from us, really. I think we knew that was like the sort of thing that we wanted. We wanted that to be the benchmark for our videos, I think, to an extent.
And it's an interesting question, like how connecting with your audience. But I think because that got so many comments, and we had also people messaging us about it, probably that one.
Yeah, because you can interact with people once they...
Yeah, and we got like so many suggestions for videos off the back of that video, which then, feeds into the idea that they want to see more of our content, which is really nice. So I'd say that
What came
one.
first? Master Wong got kicked in the nuts?
No, Master One came first. So then we did
See,
Kick in the
you
Nuts
know
from
what we
that.
did? We teased them. We teased
Yeah,
them with the Master
yeah.
Wong, and they were like...
Oh my god,
"Mm,
that
I want to see a
guy!
little bit
He
more than
loves
that."
kicking people in the nuts though. Like, I'm sorry, but he loves it.
I love
He
it.
really does. That's probably why he's got so many subscribers. If you haven't seen Master Wong, he's got like 1 million or something, maybe even more.
I think more than that. Yeah.
But he, like, somehow he'll just bring in punching someone in the nuts, like, every episode. It's
yeah.
mad.
He wants to eat it.
See, he reached into that demographic. He accepted it.
Yeah,
no, he's
yeah, he
there.
rolled
That's
with
where he
it.
made his money. He
Yeah.
didn't care. He's like, yeah, embrace it,
You don't know the amount of footage I went through of him like trying to make that video.
You were
Like,
sifting
oh
through
my
And that's what I was
God.
wondering
So-
too, because I noticed in another video you guys had another girl, the laughter video, try not to laugh. I was wondering, where do you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
find these videos at? Because they're pretty funny and they seem kind of like they beat underground. But I guess they're pretty
Yeah.
popular according to you guys with the 1 million subs or whatever he has.
Trawling. Just
Yeah.
trawling through the internet, really.
Yeah, Joe's brother watches a lot of YouTube, and so I mean that's when the Master Wong video. That's where we found that, because we'll just like go into his room and we'll just like watch videos of him and we'll find these really obscure stuff. And then we'll be like, yeah, we can do a video on that.
Yeah. Or we'll think of a skill that we might want to learn, I guess, not
Yeah.
laughing. And then we'll type that in and just, scroll
Yeah.
until we find something that's kind
Yeah.
of funny, really.
Yeah.
So that's where you find like the most of your inspiration probably comes from your brother for like ideas and like influence for like different types of videos.
He's like,
Yeah, I'd say so.
he's like our top dog for advice.
What did we call him? We gave him a like business title,
Oh, nice.
like executive manager or something.
Yeah. what it
He
was.
really helped us when we were starting out because
Executive advisor or
I
something?
don't know, something like that.
Yeah, he
'Cause
got a promotion. He didn't even know he was asking for it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there you go. Yeah, because he's been watching YouTube for years and years, so he
Oh, for
kind
sure.
of like gave us loads of tips, even
Yeah,
though he's never made a
he'll be
video.
at his computer and he'll
Yeah.
see us like sort of poddle in with our laptop just sheepishly to get him to watch
Can
one
you
of our
watch
videos.
our video? Yeah. I can't remember what else I was going to say. Finding like searching for a skill is kind of fun as well. Cause,
Yeah. But I watch a lot of shit though. I watch a lot
I know,
of shit
yeah.
to find something.
oh yeah.
For every one good video you watch, there's like 100 bad ones.
Yeah. Oh, it is. But then when you find one that's gold, you're like, yes.
Yeah,
this is
it.
happening.
you know right away. You're like, this is the one I want to make something out of.
Yeah, and do you know what else is nice is when you find someone who actually has a lot of subscribers. There's something quite nice about like someone but below, like hitting on someone who's above you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's kind of nice. I felt mean if we found someone who only had like 3 subscribers.
Yeah.
I feel really mean, being horrible about them.
Yeah.
But you know, Master
Yeah,
Wong,
the girl from the laughter video, was she pretty popular too? I didn't check out her channel.
I mean, she's not that popular.
I mean, that's probably
that was
that's
probably a
an
low
exception
blow. Yeah.
to the rule.
Did you send her the
She was
video?
just-
I'm curious.
Did we send her? I can't remember if we sent it to her. But Joe normally tweets them.
I usually try and tweet them and cause a
Oh,
little
okay.
beef.
Yeah, we tweeted the woman who we learned how to make bath bombs from. She never replied. But she's got like loads of subscribers.
But to be fair, from doing that, we got.
Yeah,
a few
she's fine.
views. I think that didn't do too well. She's got a very strong fan base of girls, and I don't think they weren't into
Yeah,
it.
right.
Really.
Yeah.
Because we were just shredding her throughout the entire video.
And that was the other thing we were finding was that like in our How to Kiss video, like we rip into them,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's really hard because you're like it's not personal, like I don't know you, and it's I'm only like being like judging what you're showing me in the video, but it does sometimes.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That one guy in the beginning, like he looked like he was like about to run for his life. Like he did not look like he wanted to be there whatsoever. That girl paid him a lot of money to do that video.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say
It
that
did,
right now.
I feel like that could be true. But you think like if someone's willing to put it out on the internet, then you just got to be willing for someone to.
Someone's gonna shred us one day, and then we'll be like, you know what, we deserved it. So
Yeah.
That's so funny.
yeah.
So I have a
But at the same time, I do
question.
feel bad sometimes.
Yeah, I do feel bad.
Yeah.
Go on.
So, did you actually learn any parkour from Ronnie's street stunts? Or like, was that a green screen? How did you get on the roof? I was really confused. Like,
No,
Your secret parkour?
I climbed onto the roof. No, I've never really done parkour. I mean, when I was like 12, me and my mate used to jump on stuff. But that's
Yeah, who
about it,
doesn't?
really.
Yeah, Joe got on the roof. I mean, Joe loves climbing stuff. He's like a big climber, aren't you?
Oh, I've always loved. I used to like climb lots of trees.
Oh,
Just fall
okay.
out of them. Yeah, I know exactly. Climbing trees is the best.
I mean, me,
man.
I don't.
Oh, we should do a how to climb a tree video.
Yeah, we should.
Thanks, guys.
We should. Yeah.
There you go, idea.
Yeah.
Log it real quick.
This was worth it just for that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, no, yeah. That video was. It was kind of hard to actually learn parkour, but it was kind of. We were kind of mean. We just took his like really tiny steps that he took.
And he's really nice.
He's
If you
so
watch the real
nice.
video, he's really
Oh,
nice.
he's like you know when he's talking about his merch, he's
You
like,
had it
we're
taped on your
taking the
shirt,
piss
that
out of
was
him,
so
and he's like, guys, like you know, this is my merch. Like, if you want to go and check it out, like do. If you don't, that's totally cool. And I'm like, I feel so mean. 'Cause this guy's so nice.
He's not even plugging it that hard, but we're
No.
just shredding him.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
Joe tweeted him actually and was like, made a video about you, and I was really like, can we please not tweet him? I feel really mean, but we did anyway.
Right, that's what I was wondering. Have you ever got like in any kind of conflict from like a video you've made, and like has the creator of like the original video ever come to you and been like, hey, take that
No,
down,
not
or like
even.
any
I
kind
No,
of like
think
bad?
it's
never.
too far for them to
Yeah,
care,
I mean, it might happen, you know, in the future. We have
I
no
kind
idea.
of hope so, a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I was thinking that about Master Wong. I don't know, you know when you get the vibe that someone might not take lightly to you, like taking the piss out of them.
I think Master Wong probably watched it though, because I tweeted him so many times.
I hope he did.
I think he probably watched
I
it.
hope he
and I
did.
think he was probably so embarrassed that he didn't want to.
He's so entertaining though. Like
Okay,
he's
good.
done well for himself.
Yeah,
he's very
exactly.
entertaining.
And
But
you
no,
guys
you
don't
know,
have your own
it's got back
fan
to
base.
us, yeah,
They'll
so we're
defend
just,
you once the
laying
time
low,
comes. You know, you'll have your own
making all
fan
these
base to
videos.
defend you.
Exactly, yeah.
Free for now.
That would be nice. Yeah, 2 giants going at it. 2 YouTube
Yeah,
channel giants. That's the
That
goal.
is the
And
dream.
then I guess
as well.
that's where
Like,
all the
Joe
money
Rogan's
is.
quite
That's where all the money is.
Oh yeah.
that would be really good.
That is
Yeah,
the goal.
yeah,
Oh, there's
yeah.
that KSI Logan Paul bullshit as well.
Joe does quite a good job of if we get a kind of negative comment from a subscriber, Joe like wins them round.
Oh,
You know, like get
yeah.
into a nice conversation with them, and then we had this one guy. He was like not very nice
Yeah,
about one
not
of our
really
videos.
into it. And then I was just had a little chat with him and said, oh, you know, check out some of our
Okay,
other
you
videos.
converted him. You converted him.
There you go.
He was like, you know what?
That's good
I
stuff,
like
then.
your videos. And
He's
now,
now a returning member of the community. He
probably
comments
our
on all
only
videos.
returning member.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so weird how
Yeah.
so funny how I don't know. People aren't always themselves when they're just being a dick. That doesn't make any sense. But they're like he was
I know
trying to
what
be a
you're
dick,
saying.
and
I
then he's
know
like,
what you're
actually, I'm not a dick, and it's nice to see that.
Hey, proved wrong.
Prove him wrong. That's right. So I'm really curious about like your editing style and like what kind of editing experience you've had in the background. Like who does the primary
Well,
edits
initially
on your videos?
we both did like pretty much 50-50, and then slowly Sophie just started just pounding it, like 'cause she'd just get through it so quickly, because I will spend like a few hours on one thing being like, I've got to make this perfect.
Joe can't like he can't. Sorry, I'm saying can't.
Yeah,
that's
no,
really mean.
Joe
Joe finds it a challenge to like when you get like the raw footage to find what's good about it. I'm quite fast at being like.
Yeah, she's pretty
this is,
cutthroat.
like,
She'll choose
throwing
stuff that
things
is
away.
worthwhile keeping.
That's awesome.
Joe calls it.
You just defined me
Really?
and Adam basically. Like that's identical to how we are. I'm super like time oriented, and I just like take an hour or two for like
Yeah.
a simple thing, and he'll just like cut right through it
Yeah.
and be done the same day. I'm like,
I
how
know,
did
I
you
know,
do
it's
that?
Yeah.
brutal, man. What do I call it? The void.
No, not the void.
not
It's
the
just-
void?
So when I've like edited some of it, because we'll swap sometimes laptops so that we
Yeah, because we've got two laptops and we'll switch back and forth to get stuff done.
And so
quickly.
I've done kind of,
Wow.
the first section of it, and then Joe will like be
That's
adding
tight.
little embellishments, and then he'll get to the bit where I haven't touched, and he calls it the abyss. It's just this like long line of footage.
just
and he's
all
like,
the rest
no,
of the footage.
I'm not going there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say I do most of the editing now. Joe does a lot of the promotion, but
Yeah.
I'd say a lot of it
Yeah,
is
I'll
me.
do like little garnishes, like and
Yeah.
add things that I think are going to be like add a little bit of humor here and there. Like
Yeah.
I'll add little bits
Yeah.
of text and subtitles and like.
It
little
definitely
pictures
does
or
the job.
Any little meme that I think would be relevant, I'll throw that in.
Like they make such
Yeah.
a difference, honestly. Like the simplest little like caption or like a word added, like that makes all the difference in the world sometimes. And like you can really see it. Like you pay like fine attention to detail, like in like all your videos that you've been uploading. So it's like it really shows through. Like I'm not even kidding.
Thank you.
very
That's really
much,
nice to
man.
hear.
I really
It's nice when you
appreciate
put in, because it does take us it takes us ages. So it's nice that it's seen that the effort
I think it
is
can take us
worthwhile.
up to like 10 hours.
Not
per
bad,
video,
yeah.
Sometimes more. Really.
Well, it's hard to judge because we like I'll normally try and turn it around in a week. But I'm trying to think how many hours I put. I think like back to back, like 10 or 12 hours probably if I was doing
Yeah.
it straight. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's hard to know though, but it also depends on the video. And sometimes I feel like I go really avant-garde with the editing.
Yeah, Sophie King sometimes goes a little bit too weird, and I go, we're gonna have to reel that in a
Yeah.
little bit, Sophie. You've
It's a
like
bit
expanded
too
my
weird.
face.
So you actually
to
tone it down sometimes. I was
2,000%.
wondering about that. You guys have some crazy editing styles. Like watching your videos,
Ye-
it's funny. Like some of the cuts you guys make, like the jump scares or whatever you call them. Like they're always
Right.
all over the place.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, and believe me, that is it toned down for the
Wow.
most part.
That's
Yeah.
so
I don't know what the full version would look like. I don't know if I can handle that.
You don't want to see it, man. It's too much for the eyes.
Well, we had a video where we're playing Quake, and we do a lot of like we ask for reviews on the YouTubers subreddit, and a lot of the feedback for that one was like, oh, the editing's too much, and we do actually agree on that one. It is
Yeah.
too much. So then we really had to like question ourselves and be like, is it vital? Like, what is the highlights here? And
What's important here? The
Yeah.
actual content, or putting a stupid dog meme like
Right.
completely in the way of the action.
Yeah,
so.
but also like, are you putting it in because because that bit's boring and you need to make it funny, or are you putting it in because that bit's funny and you want to highlight it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also a very, like, I would say a very unique editing style, though, in a sense. Because, like, I know the way you guys edit your videos, like, I couldn't do that. Like, I don't have the mind for, like, all the jumps and, like, all the, like just the quick cuts that you guys do. Like, I don't edit like that. So it's kind of, like, unique for you guys. And you guys could, like, kind of make it your own in a sense.
for
that,
sure,
like,
yeah.
in a way other people can't
Yeah.
do.
That's nice. It's nice to hear. It's nice to feel like we're doing something different. Yeah.
What did you
Double
start
jump?
out using like a certain software? Do you still use that software? Like have you like stepped up in like different softwares for editing or
Well, since we started, I think maybe we want, because when I was much younger, I'd use like iMovie
Right.
and that sort of thing. And then when we started doing videos, I think we
Because the only editing experience we've had was like we'd edit like videos of us going on holiday together, or we'd edit videos of like we'd done a lot of promo videos for our shows at uni, stuff like that, which we'd use iMovie for, and then we got Final Cut, which is what we use now. But then we did actually upgrade to we started
Adobe Premiere.
we trialed Adobe
What do you
Premiere.
guys use?
we've used kind of like all of them, but right now we're primarily on Adobe software.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't deal with it, man.
Nah,
I just
can't
my
deal with
brain,
it.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Because basically what we wanted to do is we wanted to buy a PC. So we were like, oh, we'll try it out on Joe's brother's laptop. We'll try out this editing software, because if we don't like the editing software, there's no point buying a PC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we both like really wanted to like it, but I kept doing some cuts on there and then transferring the files onto my laptop to do everything else.
I was trying really hard
Really
to push the
hard.
whole Adobe
Yeah.
Premiere thing. I was like, Sophie, it's gonna work. It's gonna be really
When
quick.
you like PewDiePie uses it, like it's really
right.
good.
Yeah,
Wicked,
if that's the
man,
difference
like, it's
between
gonna be so
editing
much
and not wanting to be
faster.
there. Like, the
Like,
new
yeah,
software
we're
makes
gonna
you
be
happy,
great.
you
I
know?
just see her
do whatever it
exporting it
takes.
and like sneakily USBing it onto her other laptop, and I was like, man, dude, come on!
I just couldn't.
I'm trying really hard to learn this, and you're just cheating.
Yeah, but it made me like not want to edit, and that was the point where I was like, you know what, I'm sticking with this.
I mean, that's
Just-
fair.
And once you already know one, it's like you don't want to switch over unless
No,
it's like
so
a big,
true.
Exactly.
big change. But yeah,
And the thing is,
that
like,
is
I was
so
thinking,
true.
I didn't know how to use Final Cut at all when I started. Like, I didn't know anything, and I had to, learn how to do it. So I kept telling myself, like, oh, you have to learn how to do this, but I just didn't want to. Like, I just didn't have the desire to. It's like it's
Wow.
so.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, but because obviously Final Cut is for a Mac, it means that like we're that's what we're kind of stuck on
Yeah,
at the moment.
we
But
are.
I mean, it's fine for now. It's doing.
I mean,
us
we've
well.
got pretty old MacBooks, so
Yeah.
like it does run so slowly at times.
But then we bought 2 solid states, and it's not. Has it made any difference?
The solid state drives, I really want to say that it's made a huge amount of difference, but I really don't know if it actually has.
Yeah. But I think that's because our laptops are so full of stuff.
Yeah, no, I've been there. I'm always deleting stuff like I don't want to, but you have no choice in the matter. You just like, I need to export this. Come on, please.
Yeah. It's crazy how much footage you generate.
Yeah, I know, it's mad. I really tried to keep hold of it. I was like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to keep all the footage, and then one day we'll put it all together.
especially those
but then I
SSD
realised
drives,
that
like
was
they're
just
so expensive. You don't
dumb.
Yeah,
end
you
up buying a
just
lot of
big
storage because like you're spending
And a
so
lot of
much.
it is shit as well.
Dude, I know, it's crazy. They are so expensive.
Yeah, but you guys are on Macs though with SSDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. At that point, get a PC upgrade, man.
No, stay to Mac, stay to Mac. This guy.
Yeah, we're always debating it, but yeah, it's a never-ending battle. Like there's never.
It is. You'll see in the video, like our laptops, they'll just speak for ourselves.
Yeah, Joe was watching so many videos of like compare this software with this
Top
software.
10 PC laptops.
Yeah, and it was just getting ridiculous. We were just watching so many.
Yeah.
And they all just say the same thing, that some are good in some areas and,
And I'd
other
come
are
to
better
you
in
and I'd
other
be like,
areas.
oh,
No, it's
right, I've got
definitely
a really
true.
informed
For sure.
information
Yeah.
for you, and I'd be like saying stuff about the processor and stuff, and you'd just be staring blankly at me.
Because that means nothing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if you have to get it or you don't.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, exactly.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're getting close to like the cutoff time. So I'm gonna do just a few rapid fire questions and just answer as simply as you can
Okay.
in the moment itself. Okay?
Yep.
Okay. So do either of you have any talents that nobody knows about on YouTube? Like super random talents? Could be juggling, could be fishing. I don't know.
I can make an amazing bird sound with my mouth.
Can we please hear this bird sound?
You absolutely can.
Yes.
Oh no, my god, my wisdom. So I've had my wisdom teeth out.
Oh no!
And I don't know if I can do it.
Excuses.
No, Adam, don't roast
No,
the
I
talent.
can do it.
No way.
Oh dang!
I
Wow.
mean,
God.
it does sound like a dying.
We're outside
do
right
it
now.
better
Like
than
it
that.
fits in with the atmosphere out
He
here.
could
so-
totally be fooling us. He could just be like,
Googling
playing,
it? Yeah, that'd be
playing
funny.
like a bird sound. We'll find out eventually. That sounds too real. Without wisdom teeth,
Oh, sorry.
maybe with wisdom teeth, I would believe it. But without wisdom teeth, I don't believe that. Okay, so here's the next question. So for the hot pepper video, what was the best cure? I knew that was like a horrible situation, but what was the best cure for you both? Like, could you agree on something?
The
best.
chocolate cake, like without a doubt, it was the chocolate
The chocolate
cake.
cake
I don't know
was
if it was
pretty
because
good.
it was distracting me. The taste was really good.
I mean,
but it was doing the trick.
I'm gonna go. Yes, straight down the line. Milk, man. Milk is the one.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
doubt
what it
milk.
seemed like for each of you. Like, I could kind of tell that, like, from the video. You could tell, like, whenever you were trying to give him the cake, he was, like, freaking out. He's like, no. And then once he got the milk, he was super chill. He's like, all right,
Yeah.
cool, I can handle
The
this.
holy music comes out.
Cow
It's
juice.
the Zen moment.
would've known.
Yeah.
And have you ever done any other collaborations with other YouTubers or any other kind of, like, entertainment?
No.
No, I tried to make some people some music on Reddit. And I just said, you know what, like, I'll make you some music, and you can publish me in your
Publish.
Okay.
Sorry.
Promote.
You can promote me in your video, or whatever. And I'd started making music for people, and they just stopped replying to me, and I was like, what? I've spent ages doing this. It's so
Wow.
annoying. Oh, but
That's
there was
messed up.
like Breakable Program and Lost Trigger, who are like gaming channels that we're very close with, and we all
They do shout-outs
They'll
for
do
us
little
and stuff.
shout outs for us.
But
and
no, this is our first proper collaboration.
this is our first proper collab.
Yeah, nice.
No, it counts. Yeah.
We got in early before they blew up. They blow up. Like, we've seen the content. We know it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, no, the content's fire. It's
It's really
just
good.
wait. Like you guys, they had this for like a year.
It's only been 4 months.
yeah. Once you get to like a year, then like it's just gonna speak for itself, even so much more so. So like
Yeah,
it's evident.
Thanks, man.
It's really
Of
nice
course.
to
Real.
hear.
All right, last question here. This was something I was really confused about because like beans are not like a hot like food item. Like, are beans like super like popular in the UK? Do you eat them for like breakfast? Like, what was the deal on that? I was really confused.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my god, we eat beans
we-
for breakfast most
every
days.
day- every
Apart from
day.
at the moment because my tooth hurts so much,
Yeah.
like I can't.
No way.
Joe has to have mushed up food
I-
constantly.
If you could see, like, I can't even get my little finger in my mouth right now, dude. It's really. Like, I'm not even joking. It is the worst thing. I can't brush my teeth. I've got a baby toothbrush to brush my teeth at the moment. So I can't even get a bean in there, so.
But no, yeah, but I don't know. We beans are popular with us.
Oh, yeah.
I think they are popular.
Huh.
Like, if you go for a breakfast somewhere and you get like an English cooked breakfast, beans are a staple item. If there's no beans on that English cooked
Wow,
breakfast,
I was
you're in the
so
wrong
confused.
place.
I like
Really?
honestly thought you were joking. I'm like, what?
No.
Beans? They don't eat beans. They're joking
No,
with us. This is like
and there
tomfoolery.
is like
I don't believe
big
it.
disputes over like which ones to eat as well. Like whether
yeah.
because everyone's like, no, Heinz is the way forward, but we're like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Heinz
Yeah.
Weight
Yeah.
Watchers. That's
I
going to be
know.
the winner.
Branston's
the
making his
one.
way
The
in
price,
there, even
the
though I hate
price.
Branston so much in that video.
That was the one that was Bio.
I know, but
Oh.
people on the internet,
Ew.
they're like, Branston is
Nah.
Yeah, you guys
Nah.
convinced. I've never even
Sorry,
eaten
no.
any of these brands, but you guys convinced me like the Weight Watchers are the best, and if I ever see that other brand, like I'm gonna avoid it at all costs. You guys are very, very convincing.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that, man. It smells like
Good.
BO. I promise you that.
That's what we do. We trial it out for you, so you don't
Yeah.
have to
That's-
experience
yeah.
any discomfort.
No one else should suffer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's awesome though. That's pretty much concluding the interview today. We're trying to keep it more to about half an hour just while we're starting, but I can't wait to be able to reach out to you in the future because I have so many other questions that I'm just dying to ask you. And you two are
Awesome,
like
man.
just like a power couple.
They're
You're
funny,
gonna
they're
take
good
over
pe-
YouTube. No joke.
Amazing. I've loved it so much.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
It's been so
Yeah.
fun.
Definitely, yeah.
It's
We'll,
alright.
we'll check you guys out. We'll see you around.
On anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And we'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds good. We'll see you guys
Wonderful.
around.
All right, see you around.
later.
Signing off.
Bye. Bye.